This is another idea to build a table out of electrical conduit and piece of melamine. This over here is 1.25 inch electrical conduit. It measures 1.5 inch the outside diameter. Basically, it's gonna go like this. These are the legs. And then I rounded these over here. I made sure they perfectly parallel to each other when I rounded them. I used the grinder, and this is gonna come from the side like this, and the piece of melamine will sit on top. I'm also going to weld these flat washers at the bottom of the legs like this. So if this sit on vanilla floor or carpet, it will not damage the floor. Using magnets to hold it square, I made sure this measurement matching this measurement over here, 21.5 inch. And then I made sure the cross reading is the same. And now I'm ready to tack it. I did same thing with the other set of legs. It's very important to make the cut perfect and straight. This way welding it will be very easy. And also it be square, so you don't have to fight it when you want to square it. This way it will fit perfectly. I'm holding these two with the magnets, and of course that will hold them square. My table, it's not perfectly flat, it's wavy a little bit. So I'm going to use this piece of metal, and I'm going to square the pipe to the leg using this method. I will tack them in place, then I will do the same thing to the other side. After I tagged the leg to this, I brought it on a flat surface and I checked the squareness this way. On both sides, they both square. I also checked it this way and it is square. So now I'm ready to weld it all the way. I'm going to use sheetrock screws. I don't have the right size. I need 2 inches because these pipe, they 1.5 inches, and then I need to go at least 1/2 inch into the melamine, which is 3/4 inch thick, so this will not come out. So I'm going to concave the bottom side where the screw gonna go, so it will be flush. And the screw, when I get them, I'll paint them to match the color of the table. I sanded it with 180 grit sandpaper, and I cleaned it with acetone, and I'm ready to spray it with this. I'm ready to work on this piece of melamine. I bought it from the hardware store. I paid $12 for it. It measures 23 inches and 3/4 by 47 and 3/4. So it's about 2 feet by 4 feet. The edge, as you see, it's rough. You could paint this part or you could leave it alone. I used this material before. It's iron on edge. You heat your iron, and once it's get to the highest temperature, then you cut strip little bit longer than you need and lay it flat over here and use the iron to apply heat to the edge. It has a glue built into it, and the iron will soften this glue and make it adhere to the wood, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this to this so the edge will look nice and it will match the white surface of this melamine. I bought this from Amazon and I paid $5 for it. And I'm ready to glue it. This melamine is a 3/4 inch wide, so does this strip. I have help me hold it in place, and I have about 1/2 inch stick out on each side to make sure I have enough. The iron is hot. And make sure the edge stay flat to both sides. I flipped it and made sure to lower it slowly to the carpet so I don't break the edge. I'm using a piece of scrap plywood to cut the excess. that's it. Then you could use sandpaper to smooth it out. Try not to cut this edge. Now make sure you sand any high spot so you don't accidentally hit it and it will come off. But make sure you don't take too much. What's up, Panda? I'm filming. Would you please move? I have the frame perfectly centered on the wood. I originally thought to use sheetrock screws and paint them same color as the metallic frame. However, I found these screws at the hardware store. 2 inches number 8, same size as sheetrock screw. They galvanize, so I don't have to paint them. They kind of blend in with the color over here. Still centered. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you make a homemade desk. I made this desk for my daughter. She have message for you. And another one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.